Hi, I'm Stuart from SB Leadworks. Welcome to the next job. Let's go and have a look and see what it's all about. Okay, so as you can see, we've got this this turreted roof here that needs to be leaded, with all these hips running up. I think it's 8 hips in total. So we're just in the process at the moment of fixing the wood rolls and getting some lead on already. So here's one I'm just cutting up now. So we fixed this this wood roll down there and packed it up. Now then, I don't want the roll that much higher than the actual tyres itself. So we've got the height set for that. And I know we would normally tile it all first and put the hips on after, so that you see all the lead, but they don't want that. So what we're having to come up with is create this secret gutter channel, which the tiler will tile into. So we literally just see the roll that's proud of the tiles. So I'm doing this in sections. I've got a little foot detail that I'm doing there first, and then I've just split what's left into 3 sections, so they're only sort of like metre pieces. I'm just in the process at the moment of knocking that one up there, ready for this next section to go on. Where it's so small, it's quite difficult actually to get some tools in there. Couldn't do it any greater because the tiler needed it quite close, because he doesn't want to. I think some of the tiles he said he's gonna have to stick on with sand and cement, and he doesn't want to stick that to lead. He wants to stick it to tile, which is why the channel is quite small. Unfortunately, which makes my life a bit tricky, but started to get a couple of bits on already, so we've got a good start on this. I'm just going to carry on knocking up and working my way around to catch you in a bit. Okay, I'm just working my way around here now. Just knocked up this next one, ready to go in. The easiest way I found of doing this is to knock it all up on the bench and then sit it in and just dress it in a little bit, rather than trying to sit the whole thing in and set it all in position, which I found much harder because it's so narrow. You can't really get much in there. So that one's there now, ready to go in. Carry on working my way around, and then we can get some top sections in so the tiler can make a start. Okay, that's all these lead hips in place now, all the way around, ready for the tiler. What I've done is I've actually trimmed these off a little bit as well, because when the tiler's going to tile this in, we don't want to make sure it's not going to pin through this lead towards the front, because it's going to restrict the movement. So I've just trimmed that back to give him a bit more clearance for that. They're only metre pieces as well, so it's got plenty of room to move, and in code 5 as well, so it's well undersized. So that's all those hips done now, and as you can see, the tiler's started to fill these in as well. Looks really smart actually. Quite a nice height of these hips as well. So it's a lot of cuts, and some of them need to be bedded on as well. So tiler's just going to finish filling in between these sections. Then it'll just be ready now for this top part. Okay, so as you can see, it's all tiled in now. Roofer's done a lovely job cutting in between these hips. I think it looks really smart actually. So what I need to do now, I need to have a look at this top section in a minute, but also I do need to go along the bottom. I just want to trim all these bottoms off, just get a level on that, trim those through. So let's have a look at this top section. We've temporarily at the moment got this piece in here we just need to kind of like move this over a little more to get it a bit more centralized, then we can fix that in. Also thinking about taking some of this upstand off and just carrying on the same angle as the roll, so it all meets to a point. I think that'd be like the easiest way of doing it. And then what I'm going to do, probably going to template this with building paper, so wrap a bit of building paper around to get a template, then transfer that on the lead, and then I'm hoping that's going to work out quite well. So let's get this on the way. Okay, as you can see, I've just made up this template now with some building paper. I'll just wrap that round. Good way of doing it with this is so you can cut a lot of the weight off that you don't need, which makes it a lot easier. I've given it just 180mm longer than what I actually think, because when this lead all dresses down in between the rolls, it's gonna pull that line back. So now we've got our template. We can just come down and transfer this onto the lead. So that's that on there. As I say, I've just given that an extra 200mm because I think at the moment that's where the line will meet, but we'll just give that 200mm extra so that when the lead dresses in between all of those rolls, hopefully it will still give me enough to weld this back up. So let's go sit this on. So that's actually worked out really well with that building paper. It's gone round quite nice. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to get a bit of heat and dress in between every one of these rolls, work my way all the way around, and then just finish dressing that last bit down and just have a little weld going down on one side. Just put some clips on every hip as well, just to help keep this down. So I'll work my way around there, and also I've just gone around trimming the front of all of these rolls. Just trimmed it off to 50mm. So I thought it was coming down way too low before. Okay, it's all welded up now. And just cut a few clips around there as well, just to help hold that down. So we're practically there now. Just going to give that a coat of oil, twist these clips around, and that'll be job done. Okay, so that's all oiled up now. So that is job done. Just walk you round. This one was something a little bit different than normal. It was quite nice to do though, and it was in a really nice location as well, part of Kew Gardens National Trust. So it's a real nice view as well, nice place to work. So that's me all done here now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You can check me out on Instagram at SLB Leadworks, and the roofing was done by Tidy Roofing. They're on Instagram too, at Tidy Roofing, if you want to go and have a look and check them out. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in the next. Cheers.